Hi everybody, it's Chris here. Thank you so much for joining me again for chapter 2 of Archie Unplugs the Internet. I'm really excited about this chapter because we're going to meet Archie, we're going to meet some of his family, and we're going to find out some things about this world that Archie lives in. Thank you everybody who joined us last night for the first chapter of the bedtime story. Hopefully you enjoyed it, and hopefully you told some people about it, and hopefully you'll tell more people about it today. So before we get started on Archie Unplugs the Internet, first thing I am going to ask you to do, as I do every single time, is share. Hit that share button just now and tell everybody that we're doing this tonight, and at 7 o'clock every night for the next few weeks. Have you done it? I don't think you have. No, you certainly haven't. No, you have, but you haven't. Okay, good. So, here we go. Archie Unplugs the Internet. Chapter 2. Mum! 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 This was an exchange that Archie Lane had grown used to. He'd try and get his mum's attention, and she would either grunt unknowingly in his direction to suggest, did you say something? Or not even acknowledge him at all. There would be times where Archie would question even his own existence, because Mum wouldn't hear a word. Mum, I'm going for a walk, I'll be back in a few hours, Archie would say, in the hope that she would take in the information. Archie knew that a few hours later, he'd get home with a barrage of questions. Where have you been? What have you been doing? Who were you with? Despite him actually telling his parents where he'd been. Unfortunately, this walk had to be cut short. There had been a lot of stormy weather recently, and Archie had forgot to put his wellies on. His feet were soaked through, as the rain was extremely heavy, so he decided to go home. Once again, Archie hadn't been heard by his mum. Where have you been? What have you been doing? Who were you with? She demanded. Dad was no better. Archie would go into his dad's office to try and strike up a conversation. Something as simple as, "Hi Archie, how was your day?" would go a long way, but the most Archie would get is "in a minute," or some quip about he being high maintenance or needy. And then there was his sister Abby, Olivia Lane. Archie squelched through to the bedroom that he shared with his sister to find her, as usual, lying on her bed, with her face in her tablet. While changing his socks, he said, "Abby, do you want to do something? Play a game of cards, maybe?" "Oh, don't be so sad, Archie," his sister snapped back, not taking her eyes away from her Chirper feed. Chirper was a social media website where people would go online and express their opinions about absolutely anything in the world. It could be something serious like the most up-to-date politics, or something entertaining like the latest episode of King of Bones. No matter what it was, good or bad, someone had an opinion and shared it on Chirper. Everyone seemed to have a Chirper account, from the President of the World, Ronald Shrimp, to Mrs. May, the 85-year-old lady who lived next door. One person who didn't have a Chirper account, or any account for that matter, was Archie. He just didn't bother with technology. He preferred to go for a walk outside in the fresh air and have an avatar walk around in a virtual world of building blocks like a lot of kids do in Your Design. He would rather go out and play football and actually exercise his legs and exercise his thumbs, playing the latest early release of World Football Association. And most importantly, he would rather have a conversation with a real-life person than type the words that came into his mind for strangers to read. Archie's family were not mean people, and they loved him dearly. He was brought up in a very loving household. His mum and dad were always full of hugs and kisses and love and kindness. When Archie was younger, he was read bedtime stories. His dad was amazing at telling them. He called them stories from Daddy's head. And they were different every night. There were nights where Mum would come in and just sit until he fell asleep. More often than not, Archie would find her cuddled beside him, as she'd obviously fallen asleep again. The Lane family was and is a loving family. However, Archie had grown used to doing things himself. He went for long walks on his own, he read books on his own, he played board games on his own, and Mum, Dad, and Abby were far too busy on their devices to join him. So busy, in fact, that they didn't notice the latest addition to the back garden. And that is the end of chapter 2. Alright, thank you so much for joining me for chapter 2 of Archie Unplugs the Internet. Tomorrow night, 7 o'clock, bang on, we will do it all over again. Please leave in the comments below any feedback on the book, on Archie. You can grab the book from the website. We are still able to post out books, which is great. So do that as well. But most importantly, take care of yourself. I sound like Jerry Springer, but I don't want to. Take care of yourself, take care of each other, and stay safe. Alright, see you tomorrow. Bye.